accidentally stop it again? Anyway, it started now.
Are we
Sorry about
sure?
that. It is saying to stop the recording if I press the button, so it is recording right now.
Lovely. Okay, let's try this a third time.
My bad.
Wow, I hear that. Be quiet. Right. There's things happening, and Lavinia seems to be the person you guys have been directed to, as far as further briefings on this entire phenomenon with these wonderful with these wonderful parasites. The slightly shocking news, as far as you're concerned, Leona, is that these things are apparently Marinhafen or Marinhafian or whatever the hell your adjective is.
If I remember right, was like older Marinhalf, so it's probably the people who want to conquer the place that is currently named Marinhalf.
Yes, back when it was no, never mind. That
Aaron
joke isn't
Cole.
gonna work.
Marin Hole.
Marinath is the name. Iverward was the other country that Marinhalf. I can't remember the name of the original country that Marinhalf split off. I guess it was Iverward back in the day.
Back when it was Marin 15/16.
About you. Anyway, either way,
Orm seems to know where this person is, considering it's his colleague. Lead the way, Norvin.
we are in an elevator. What way is there to lead?
I expect it to be down by now.
Yes, but yes, and that's the thing. You've been falling for a abnormally long amount of time. As you're the and after a few seconds, the elevator stops abruptly, and the initiate turning the crank inside the elevator is is panting and sweating profusely, and looks like he just saw a ghost. Ground floor.
What time is it?
About lunch.
You're about halfway done. Keep going. Good job.
Totally do not remember where we are.
We're in the Paladin clock tower.
You know, the one you scaled and got promptly asked to leave.
Oh yeah. I don't remember entering it though.
We went inside because we found brainworms.
Yeah. I believe you were with us
And
at that point.
yeah, you were with
Sure.
us.
Since you
I will
weren't
be full
recognized
on
as the
honest.
one that
I
was
do
following
not
you.
remember this. I must have been out of it last session.
You were kind of out of it. You said so yourself.
Ugh.
Well, hey, you were the first to agree to help the paladin.
To be fair, I was running last session almost completely fueled by spite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. So to recap, Flinger, we went to the magic shop to get like some magic thing, and then we found out there had been a robbery, We
I
looked
remember
into
that.
that. We found the guy who robbed it. He seemed very out of it. Norvin detected evil, smelled evil, cast protection
Um,
from evil on the guy, and he vomited up a
Alright.
brainworm.
Okay, now I'm remembering that.
Yeah. Norvin shot the brainworm, and then we took it to the Paladin Tower to get them to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
We went up to talk to Mr. Hamilton, and he told us about that it was from like 10,000 years ago in the region where Marinhalf is now. And it was thought to be extinct. So we are going to, I guess, try and find out where all these brainworms are coming from and try and catch all the people who are infected with them and try and get the brainworms out of them.
I believe
I think I went to the senior paladin. I think maybe we should send teams out to go and do the
that's what was
routine.
said.
Yeah.
Protection from evil, cut the brainworm in half. Like, we're not just going to spend all day doing that. We're figuring out where it's coming from or whatever.
Yeah, we're doing the investigation part. They're taking the cleaning part. Or, well, the make a mess part. The cleaning part might be for the interns.
Yeah, the cleaning part is something the other hopefuls are doing, I guess. The ones that aren't running the elevator.
There's a
Oh.
there's a light that dings above the initiate set that says 89. Oh, good. I don't suppose you guys would mind stepping out now.
Yeah.
Not at all. Leona
Thank-
will nod and step out of the elevator.
Thank you, sirs and or madams. And he starts cranking the yank to get the elevator back up. And as he ascends, you can hear the slowly diminishing sound of his pants.
Someone who knows how to fix exhaustion will board the elevator eventually.
Oh right, I forgot. Lay
Like
on
last
hands.
night.
I might be able to use lesser restoration on them. Maybe.
If you want to, go ahead.
A senior paladin walks past and looks at you, Hinako. No casting restore on the elevator.
That's Jesus.
Well, he's already upstairs. Up anyway, so I can't touch him. Too bad.
Yeah, go talk to the person we're supposed to
Yes, let's
like,
lead the way,
update
Norvin.
that way.
The clock tower emanates a set of very loud bongs as you venture forth towards Lavinia's hideaway.
Alrighty. Leona will turn over to Norvin. So this Lavinia woman, is she in the head of your order?
Not even close.
I do not know if Leona actually met Lavinia because she's a returning character from Underdark.
Yes, I remember that Norvin did a secret meeting thing with her. I don't think Leona actually has met her.
I know someone met with her and got shot at through the door when they went, "Hey, Norwin sent us," or something like that.
Oh,
Probably
was
Leona
then.
that was that person? Yeah,
That was that.
that was Leona, all right.
Oh, it was Leona got shot at from her, so but I don't think she actually saw her. Yeah, Leona got shot at and then just left. All right,
Jesus.
but she's a high-ranking paladin. I'm sure she's uh like high up in your order. Yes.
If I remember right, I don't think she is.
She's maybe 1 or 2 steps higher up than you are, Norvin. She's not.
Yeah.
She's not the president.
The only reason she would be higher than me is because I've been with you.
Does Norvin say this to
And
Leona?
even then, Norvin, you still feel like you deserve a promotion.
Oh, I'll I see. So, why are we going to her then?
Because Leona, I believe she is in charge of this investigation. I might be mistaken.
Oh, I see. I suppose that
It's
makes
not
sense
my
then.
job, technically.
I suppose that makes sense. We are technically sticking our noses where they don't belong.
Yes,
It
as we
feels like a
do.
usual.
I mean, I was only inspecting the broken glass and shit, and then you went and, hey, let's go talk to the police about this. Then we ended up here.
I didn't expect there would be brain worms.
Well, neither did I.
There would just be some
What did you
common.
expect, out of
I
curiosity?
I expected it would just be some criminal, and I could cast a truth-telling spell on him and just help out a little bit. It's just a level 1 spell. It's not that big of an ass. Just like help out a little bit, help keep the streets clean of crime and all that. I didn't expect a brainworm infestation.
Me smoking a cigar.
Uh, Either way,
And Norman is just
but
like, "Do you not read the news?"
Eh,
uh, not since the article about not since back in the not since back with Fibbin and the bomb and the. Although I suppose that's probably not in the news anymore.
There's
oh,
a
But might still
you
be in the news there.
you you walk past a newspaper dispenser.
oh hey, newspaper.
Leona hazards a peek at it.
Old City Grand Prix preparations swimmingly underway. Notorious domestic terrorist Leona Miranda.
Leona makes a whimpering noise and just goes back to walking.
Do I need
Oh,
to
that's
pay
an
for this
article.
That's
newspaper?
live.
That's just like the front line on some paper nearby.
Yes.
Sinbad's gonna take it.
Sinbad, as you glance this, as you glance this publication, you notice you notice as you glance more and more of the headlines, you notice something a little off about them. You realize that this isn't quite the news. You have knowledge local.
Yes. Do you want me to roll?
Please do.
Come on, computer, behave for me.
No.
Then I shall smack you. Natural 20,
Nice.
23.
This style rings true to you. This is a this is very. You start to realize that this is very satirical, very sarcastic. And as you flip the newspaper over and see what this is. Ah, yes, the notorious
Tell us.
satire rag, the bell pepper.
The bell pepper.
Hold on. Hold on our way.
The bell pepper.
I thought you were going to say the garlic.
Actually, no. No, I like the garlic better. And I'm not doing that, and I'm not doing that on a whim. There is a reason I am doing that.
There we go. Written and published by The Garlic. Alrighty. Simba will just kind of like chuckle reading it, and he'll make it a point to just make it like a thing to bring up every now and then to tease Leona.
Notorious domestic terrorist.
Simba just walking along, he's like, "Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Ugh, fucking Christ!
Oh,
I didn't
also
realize you were
very
a domestic
words.
terrorist, princess.
I'm not.
Paper here says otherwise." Simba's doing his best to hold back, just hold back, bursting out laughing.
Damn it, I don't have knowledge vocal.
After a few,
I will decline to tell her that it is satire. I have knowledge local and am from here, at least to some extent. I just don't care.
It's not related to engineering or arcana, so I'm not interested. But hey, it's news, I think.
I could roll, but I won't because it's funnier.
after a couple more minutes of walking past, and you arrive at Lavinia's, or what Norman leads you to believe is Lavinia's waterfront warehouse bungalow hideaway. It is very, it is a very, it is a very, it is a very, it is a very nondescript build. It is a very nondescript building, much like Norvin in a way. It fits perfectly.
Huh.
I mean, if it's perfect,
This place
it's
is
not my building.
neat.
This place almost suits you,
Is it?
Marvin.
It shouldn't be unique. It's not doing its job if it is.
I'm not saying unique. It is neat. N-E...
That was
N-A-E... N-A... How the...
NEAT.
Yeah.
We're all infected by the brainworm.
Oh, absolutely.
then
What?
Did
if it's a
parrot,
disease, I'm immune to it.
did a
Here
parrot
goes
fly?
hearing voices. Give me a moment.
Did a parrot fly into Wis's room?
Possibly.
Yeah.
You do any secret knocks or whatever?
I'm sorry, your oath, your clergy, your place would have secret knocks. Order. That's what
You
I know.
got
Your order
shot
has
at,
secret
didn't you?
knocks. Huh?
No, that was me. Yes, it's
She got
supposed to
shot
take
at,
place.
didn't she?
Because I didn't do the secret knock. That's why they shot at me.
Sorry about that. Someone was yelling something about desserts.
Yay.
No, wasn't a dessert I liked.
Rip.
Oh.
Do any prerequisite nonsense to get in without being shot at?
Uh, after doing after doing the secret knock, saying the magic word, solving a Rubik's cube blindfolded, and singing all 486 verses to the Russian national anthem.
What?
Why'd you rush it? I didn't know you were
Uh,
Russian.
door, the door very slowly slides open, leading you, leading you to a
Slide to the
darkened
left.
interior.
Leona
Leading
will
you,
put the deck of cards. Leona will put the deck of cards away, nodding at Sinbad. We'll pick up the game. We'll pick up our poker game later.
Oh man, I was on a roll.
leading you to a review,
Roll a
revealing
profession gambler check.
revealing a revealing a darkened interior. With a number of very well armored blokes, all furnished with the most recent firearms money can buy.
Oh shit!
Fancy.
Sorry, describe the room again.
Dark.
Uh,
Lots of
uh,
guns.
dark, lots of guns, not particularly well lit. Towards the back of the warehouse is a female paladin. Playing around with a map. She has a white hood concealing most of her features, but her armor is immediately recognizable to the paladin in the party.
Right. Approach and I guess wait politely for her to be done with whatever it is she's doing if it looks important.
Uh,
Just so
all
you
right.
know, Leona, you're not supposed to interrupt her. I
I wasn't
quietly
going
say,
to. I wasn't going to. Leona pouts back.
Sinbad just pats her on the side. And there. I'm sure you have plenty to tell me about your little terrorism later.
Mm.
Uh, I don't need you to roll perception for that. So Norvin, you are politely waiting for Lavinia to finish mapping out and shuffling those little miniature war pieces around like she's playing Risk. And then you hear Sinbad say,
That.
"You'll have plenty of
Right.
time for your domestic terrorism later, I believe."
To tell me.
About your domestic terrorism later. To which Leona makes an upset noise.
To tell me
And
about
then
your
and 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 then yes, tell me about your to tell me. I'm sorry, I can't do direct quotes anymore.
Tell me about your domestic terrorism later.
Followed by followed by the click of just about every single gun in the warehouse.
It was a joke.
Well, okay. No, all right, that
the,
makes sense.
I mean, like the noise of everyone holstering their revolver.
On cue, in perfect sync.
Meanwhile,
But, it was a joke.
Meanwhile,
Okay, yeah, okay,
sorry.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry.
Never.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Who wants to play Yahtzee?
No idea what that
You
is.
know, the face.
Lavinia still staring at still staring at the map. Will now speak up. Norvin, why is there a domestic terrorist in my warehouse?
Sinbad at this point is just crumpling, trying not to laugh.
Sinbad, kindly hand me the newspaper.
Oh, fine. And he just walks up handing the newspaper.
Tap on the forehead, then hand it to her.
I see. Well, you can't believe everything you read in the news. With that aside, what brings you to here?
I believe I've made a breakthrough on your robberies case.
Have you now?
Out of the bag of holding, I think it was a brown sandwich bag.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
On a bit of table that doesn't have map on it, if possible.
Lavinia looks at it curiously and then turns back to Norvin. I
Okay.
already have. You got me a ham and cheese.
Not exactly.
Open it.
Lavinia will take the bag and open it up, and then she'll blink stoically. Oh,
If you want to try and eat it, feel free, but I wouldn't.
I was at, I was at, I was at, I was half expecting confetti to fly out of it.
We found
Confetti's already on the
this
wall.
in the head of one of your criminals.
I can't say I know what this is. She'll take out a she'll take out her revolver and try and like loop one of the legs over the barrel and try and lift it up.
Brainworm, blah blah blah, repeat information. We already asked what it is.
I am not wholly sure what to make of this. She's just kind of standing there agape. And is there any telltale signs that this worm is infecting someone? Just
There were a lot of no's.
anything immediately obvious?
I just tried my detect evil and it worked. On a whim when we went to look at the most recent criminal rather than
Well, I mean,
with any particular hint beyond mildly insane, stealing from a magic item store, all that.
it'll hardly do to just go around constantly casting detect evil on everyone. There
I
has to be more
assume they
practical.
are the cause of the psychological effects.
Hmm. Well, probably.
What I
Well, then, go ahead.
well, what was I gonna say? What the main thing I'm concerned about is where are these things coming from?
With this out of that person's head, I was hoping to try for an interview if they're recovered enough for that.
That might that might that might be something worth looking into. Uh, likely like likely either the police station or a clinic somewhere.
One of the two.
We'll have to locate him. In the meantime, I think it best to uh pot, pot, to possibly strengthen our patrol our patrol routes, section off any areas that might be related to the to the magical item shop break-ins.
We certainly have jurisdiction.
I did manage to get a list from Monty's regarding all of their missing stock. If you care to look at it.
Did I just
Could be
understand
of
that there have been
interest.
multiple, mostly magic items thefts? As
This was
in,
in the news.
as in they're specifically targeting magic items, right? Any correlation? And any?
Norvin, should you take a look at this list that on a scrap of paper that Lavinia takes out of a small binder and slides your way? Many of the missing items on this list pertain to longevity, first aid, curing magics.
Healing. That's the last thing I'd expect.
Have all recent thefts been aimed at healing items like that? Are they always
Is
aimed
this a
specifically?
trend
Not all, not
similar to the others?
not all the others, but a lot. Not all the others, but I would say, but I would say at least 85% of them.
Hmm. Longevity, healing. So they're either trying to prolong some kind of life or resurrect some kind of life.
Or maybe just restrict access to healing. They've just gone missing.
Here's a thought. Healing spells can be used to harm the undead.
And
I'm just saying that something potentially
But
worth keeping
first
in
aid,
mind.
well, it was also first aid, which can't
All right,
be.
fair.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and get myself some coffee. That might be able to wake me up.
I assume that's what you're doing on this map here, looking at the locations of them.
Yes, and as we and as many of the break-ins have been interested in those sorts of items specifically, I decided I think perhaps expanding our scope might be a smarter play as well. I've also been looking into pharmacies and clinics and that sort of thing.
Have there been break-ins and such?
My my thought process is while there haven't been break-ins of that type yet, if those sorts of items are ones being procured, then then maybe if this whole epidemic doesn't slow down anytime in the near future, then they'll need to start looking for other targets. And when they do, and she taps her finger on the uh, on the central hospital for the old capital. We'll see.
Or more
We'll see.
conventional medicals?
We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can't have a trap or two laid.
My first thought is that this is some sort of attack. These creatures aren't from here, they were thought extinct. This is clearly on purpose.
Clearly, but why would they aim for medical supplies? To cripple us? Potentially?
Make sure the attack isn't the trap isn't too obvious.
We'll try. We'll try our best. In the mean. In the mean. In the meantime, what are the plans for your contingent? Bazzy cat.
Step 1, gather information, then figure out what to do based on what we find. We don't have any plans yet. We don't have what we need to make plans.
If we're talking traps, maybe a particular one would be setting up one at a magic shop that and either spread the idea that there are still healing related or specifically healing related items. Maybe set up a new shop or something, quote unquote, that specifically sells healing magic items. See if that attracts them.
If I remember right, potions and scrolls aren't too time consuming to make. Could just legitimately set up a shop.
All right, I suppose we can ask Sarah. She's at the very least capable of making scrolls.
I assume the order has clerics available.
Oh, we're gonna get help from your order. Oh, okay, good. I didn't want to be the one. I was I was thinking how. Yeah, no, that's better. That's much better.
I'm also hoping not too long term. We're trying to make this quick, right? So maybe not actually stock an entire shop full of medical items. Just
All right.
bring the idea out.
Okay.
To have a few just on the off chance they're detecting that it is healing magic.
And of course, a few at least. And,
And for people who legitimately want to buy healing magic.
proper bait needs to be laid. Of course. But we also need to potentially get the news into this and have them spread the at least the idea that the shop exists, even if it's not actually something like that.
I can say.
The one time we care about eye-opening a magic item shop.
Lavinia takes takes a look at the newspaper and gives another once over. I can try getting you in contact with someone.
What did Sinbad miss? Sinbad, we're talking about laying traps for
Ah,
the brainworms,
yeah.
either at a conventional hospital or build a quote unquote new shop that has specifically healing items, which seems to be their main target.
The thing is, I don't think we'd catch whoever's behind it. We'd just catch another brainworm, which, hey, one less brainworm attacking somewhere legitimate, but
Well, why not
not
just
that
uncover that
useful.
they're a brainworm and just tail them if they try to make a run for it? Or if they do purchase it,
My
or steal
experience
it.
with tailing people leads me to believe that that won't work. For some reason, I get the feeling it's not going to work out.
You look at me, aren't you? I can feel those eyes on me.
Well, does anyone have any sort of tracking magic?
Let me think.
And
We might do it anyway, but
Locate object.
That might work.
wasn't
If
there
I can
something with the
find
wizard's mark
Barn?
what?
or arcane mark, the cantrip? Wasn't that a thing?
Uh, I don't remember. It's just like it's just a fancy little mark. It's not a tracking beacon or anything. But if we
Ask
like,
your mage about it.
uh, we'll ask Sarah about it. See if there's something she can do with arcane mark, perhaps. But
A spell to just like put your initials on something that doesn't sound that useful. But a spell that lets you track something by marking it does sound like something a wizard would do.
from what I understand, arcane mark is sort of like a magic signature. Like, my brother uses it to sign his important documents. With like his actual signature, because I think I don't know. I'm not a wizard.
He could also use a stamp.
Leona shrugged.
It feels like there has to be something to it. If it's useless, it's useless, but ask.
All right, I'll do that. Do we, Leona will turn to Norman. Do we have anything else we want to do here, or should we, I guess, head back to the police station and check up on the victim who had the brain worm?
That is the next step, yes.
Okay.
I can't think of anything unless there's more information that we don't have yet. I will take red silence as a no.
The cat keeps getting snagged on my sock.
Kitty.
And then I shake my foot around as he watches his hands just go berserk.
Ooh, apparently it's been 600 minutes since we started the game.
600 minutes.
I love download
Oh.
timers, especially with less than perfect internet. I had a download going that had 1,200 minutes and change until it was over, and now it has 600 minutes and change until it's over.
Huh.
Well, I can. Well, I can. I can get started on procuring some bait, so to speak.
If we never end up needing it, hey, healing item surplus.
Oh yeah.
True.
As far as your friend at the station is concerned, I'll see. I'll see about get. I'll see about getting something out of him, unless you plan on conducting the interview yourself.
That is where we would go next.
I'll be get.
If there's not a reason we shouldn't.
I'll be looking for supplies and also mobilizing a few more of a few more of those a few more patrols to redouble our efforts now that we know what we're looking for, somewhat.
I guess you have to make sure that at least one in each party has a detect evil.
Paladins are
Generally, capable.
assigned to the
Livin,
leaders of countries, right?
Lavinia glances up at Hinako and raises an eyebrow.
I expect most of you would be able to.
I certainly hope most of us will be able to as well.
I believe it is a first level paladin ability.
Hey, I don't know much about paladins.
That
I
kid
only
in
know
the
you.
elevator could that kid in the elevator could probably do it.
I
Probably.
don't know if he's a paladin yet.
Lavinia turns to you, Leona. I don't know what you're talking about. Elevators can't cast detect evil.
God.
Right. Leona leans over to Norman. What did that kid do?
It is something.
Start. That's your answer.
Ouch.
Hey, remind me to never recommend anyone to this place.
Didn't we recommend Fibbin at some point?
Yeah, can we go get Thibbin?
uh, uh, meanwhile, meanwhile, back in the clock tower, the head grandmaster of the Paladin Order enters an elevator. Take me down to the ground floor. I have a very important banquet to attend with the prime ministers of all the peoples. Yes, yes.
Jeez.
And then and then so, and then so, and then so, and then please hang on to rail guard. Yes, yes. Yes. Try not to, try to be a little gentle, please. Ah!
I imagine there are. You can't just like let go of the crank and it just falls.
I'm sure some new recruit has come up with something like that.
Might have to break the
Hmm.
elevator a little bit to do that.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine. He sounds like Gopher falling down his hole, but otherwise he's fine.
Right. One
But,
day
but
of being the elevator is the worst punishment.
is there anything? But yes, I'll get started on this. I'll get started on this promptly. Is there anything else you can? Is there anything else you need from me?
If there is, I know where this place is. Oh, I started asking something, but then Hinoko also was saying something.
Sorry.
We assigned paladins to the leaders of all the different countries, right?
Absolutely. Apart, well, for the most part.
High reward, right?
No, no. Surprisingly, uh, let me, if I recall, if I recall correctly, he was very tall, very tall man, like to wear green, and remarkably well shaped for someone of his age.
Hmm. Interesting.
Is this the paladin assigned to Ivor Ward, the guy who doesn't have a paladin? I think Red forgot to specify who he was describing.
I think he was from Marinhalf.
My father.
He seemed he seemed he he seemed very self-sufficient from my understanding.
Yep, that's my father.
Oh no, that's because it's technically my job.
Right, Norvin is the paladin assigned to Marinaf. And Leona's dad's like, I don't need a paladin. You go look after my daughter.
Totally irresponsible.
Yes. Perhaps do a quick scan of leaders and assistants and such. Just make sure.
Shall I get you in contact with this journalist as well? And she scans the newspaper again.
I'm good.
That one wasn't my plan.
I mean, I was just suggesting setting that up. Are we going to set up a, well, trap like that? store?
That might be a potential opportunity. But in the meantime, I think we should at least check up on this on the individual who had the the brain worm and see if they can tell us anything.
So I guess we're gonna have to hold off on that journalist at
Yeah.
least until we get more set up.
If we interview the guy and he's like, yes, this is exactly what happened. I know, I was there. Like there's no point doing that, is there?
Yeah. And then again, I feel like he probably remembers jack shit, which is if I not if I
How do
know
you know?
anything
Have you
about
ever had a brain? Have you ever had a brain worm?
no, but
I imagine it's not very spacey up there.
yeah.
Be silly not to
If I know
ask.
anything about the human anatomy, having something else where the brain is supposed to be is not good for the memory.
Well, it's magic. Probably.
I feel like that's among other things as well.
Anyway, let's just go to the guy and see how it backs out. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't exactly
All right.
poof out of his skull, now did it? It came kind of like right out of his nose, didn't it?
I
Yeah,
am
it's
fully
not-
expecting the guy to be dead.
Or at least brain dead.
It would be silly not to look.
I'm with Norvin on it.
Yeah, let's go check it out at the very least.
Yeah, I'm full on board with this. Let's go.
We will fast forward to the old Capitol Jail, which also which also doubles as the police station. As you enter through the front through the front doors one more time, you spot a individual in sporting a rather fabulous looking hat, arguing with the desk sergeant. May I have a round of perception rolls?
Perception?
Perception.
Persueve.
Persuebe.
Mean.
Give me a sec.
Pershub.
Nope.
Eh.
Hersheyba.
The two lawful ones. Mm.
Well, I'm
Meanwhile, the two
stupid.
chaotic ones. Hmm?
I'm stupid. No,
You're
I'm not.
stupid.
I rolled a
Hinako, you are very
5, and that's the
intelligent.
same Leona got on a 12.
I'm referencing a
Leona
meme. You're stupid. No, I'm
Leona
not.
is not.
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
Ah,
Alright.
now then,
Yeah. Now that that's been settled.
as you approach as you approach the desk sergeant, you can pick up a bit more on the conversation, sir. Unless you're a lawyer or part of a or part of a law enforcement agency, we can't allow you to interview the inmates. The behatted individual replies. By the way, this guy is like 6'3". There's no need to worry about this hat being one of those hats. If you get what I mean.
Right.
Great.
But that works for the news. This is likely going to be one of the biggest stories that the old Capitol has ever seen. Well, I understand you're part of the press, sir, but you can't interview people who don't have any immediate bearing on why am I why am I even bothering with you? You're bothering with me because you're obstructing the press. And and I, the most famous and renowned journalist, Edgar von Sorokin, has an absolute duty to share the news with everyone who wishes to interact with it. The people must know, and also maybe have a chuckle on the side.
Edgar von what?
Sorokin.
Zerrotkin. Okay.
Is this the bell pepper guy?
No, it's the garlic.
Sin, Sinbad. That is a very that is a very familiar name.
Pull out the
You,
the newspaper. See if his name's on there.
international domestic terrorist Leona Antos Miranda, and then off to the side by Eddie von Sorokin.
Ah, okay. He just puts it away without sharing that information.
Is I have knowledge local. Is that something I know? Yes, it is.
It is.
Sweet Jesus.
What?
Right, Odin.
Is something wrong, Klinger?
Just the fucking roll. I'm not used to seeing rolls in the 30s.
Play less 5th edition.
My other game has I can roll up to 40s in stealth.
I didn't need to remind myself, though, I have an 18 in stealth, so I shouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah. Anyhow. What can I say to get this douchebag out of the way? Let's see.
I have a question, Red.
Oh no.
Would this guy have had, mainly basing this off of any assumptions, would this guy have had possibly any interactions with the Shurtikiwan rats? And by interactions, I'm meaning just like he probably just made up a story of them. And if he did, would I take a gander to know that he's fearful of them, or take a fearful reaction?
Probably not.
Ah. All right.
Probably too far.
That's something I just walk up to him, go boo, and have him run off.
This guy probably gonna try and interrogate Leona if he sees her.
Or run away. Run away.
Or run away for a domestic terrorist.
Uh, sir,
Also,
sir, if you don't.
Sinbad, do not mention a domestic terrorist in a police station.
I won't. I won't.
If you don't mind, you're holding up the line. What line? This is important. And he starts to turn around. Nothing will stop the. My apologies. You scared me.
Somebody just smiles.
Leo.
He just smiles. Continue on.
Yeah.
The line.
He's looking at Norvin a bit more intensely. Can I help you find a gentleman and a spots, Leona, and ladies.
No, but the receptionist can.
Please move aside.
Of course. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Uh,
Can I help? Can I help you two with something? You four. I'm good at counting today.
Do
Don't
any
worry, we
badge
all
That's
do.
flashing
right.
I need to?
we
need
all
to
have
see
those
the
days.
we need to see the man that we were here to see earlier.
We'll br- we'll bring we'll bring we'll bring him out. Go right over there. But someone's a well done, eh?
Leona ignores this gentleman and will
I'll present my
no-
badge to him.
A very scary gun person. Yes, of course. I'll be back.
Presenting badge just lifts up the cloak to show the gun.
You also you also see him take the umbrella off of it off of his arm as he opens it up and proceeds outside.
Is it even rainy outside?
No, it's not.
He's gonna marry Poppins' way, isn't he? Sinbad will just walk outside, see what he does with the fucking umbrella.
That's something that like nobles do, just like have the umbrella to keep the sun off of them. Is he less like really pale?
That's one way to describe him.
Oh.
That's just like a fashion thing that nobles do.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Usually noble ladies, but still.
So we don't really know much about those things, right? Might there be any?
I have knowledge nobility.
Yeah, okay, but I mean the you know what we pulled out of that one guy. Might they have
the
something
brain
against
work.
the sun?
You can't just suspect someone because he's fashionable, Hinako.
I could suspect anyone I wish, as long as they don't act irrationally, like some kind of rat. No offense, Sinbad.
Eh. Not taken.
Well, it wasn't aimed at you anyway.
I know.
Pippin!
Sure.
Randomly.
Just imagine Hinako shaking her fists in the air.
That was exactly
Sneeze
what I
in the
was
wall.
doing. I was exactly doing that. Yes.
I'll be right back. I need to put laundry in.
No, it's not the laundry. Anyway. So about that what was that card game you were playing? Poker?
Poker.
Right. I believe that
That
was
was just
on a decent roll.
that was.
Yeah, we're waiting on anyway. Might as well.
Fine. Leon will pull out the deck and sit down again.
Sinbad will partake. Even though I think he's more of a dice guy.
A few minutes later, an officer
We
approaches.
have to wait a while, so that's the point. while it's off doing the laundry.
Oh, okay.
So just I don't know, some filler poker game or something.
Any of us want to play some bets?
I'll be frank. I don't, in real world, know how poker is played.
Same.
Neither do I. We could just roll.
All right, sure.
We turn the
Profession
we,
gambling.
we've turned the card game into a dice game.
All right, so I guess we all
Well, I
just
don't
roll
think any of us
wisdom check.
Or something.
If
Bluff, maybe?
I may, can I roll? Can I roll a sleight of hand cheat?
Why would you say that in public?
You've seen the DM, not in public. Because they're going to say the roll anyway. So
Yeah, sure.
I would say we're bluffing, since that's the point of poker, I believe.
Yeah, well, Sinvest decided he'd just rather cheat.
Bastard.
I'm not a noble man.
I guess I'll have to perceive that. Or sense motive.
There's like a card up my sleeve or in my glove.
Hmm. I presume we have some kind of table, right? I'll probably kick you under the table.
Pardon?
You get a small boot in the shins.
Ah, ow. What's that for?
Points at glove.
He just looks at it, holds it behind his back, shovels a little bit, brings it back up. Can't see the card anymore.
Leona does not notice the cheating.
I I feel like Hinako might just join Sinbad in cheating at this point. Just to mess with Leona.
It's like, how much money can we make off of her?
Around at the final round of betting, the showdown happens. Leona, you have a pair of 8s and 6s. Sinbad has 5 aces, and so does Hinako.
Leona blinks. Ow! Ow!
Now the point of cheating is to win and win making sense. Not just outright do it that obvious.
Clearly, you're playing Balatro.
Sinbad and Hinako win more chips than there are atoms in the known universe.
Huh.
Oh, good news. It's been negative 20 minutes according to the download timer.
Woo! What the hell?
Oh, time's flowing backwards. Neat.
Sweet. Wait, how does that work on my recording?
Don't ask questions.
Oh, okay. Anyway, well, it's back. So that's the end of the poker game.
The corrections officer walks out, sees the three of you, and raises an eyebrow. Are you gambling in a police station?
We're not
No.
gambling. We didn't bet anything. We're just playing poker.
Hinako and Sinbad stowing away the gold.
Broad smile on the face.
You two were playing poker.
Leon,
after the guard shoos away the flamingo dancers.
What the hell? Where'd they come from?
If Vegas has taught me anything, they always show up whenever you're on a hot streak.
anyway, yeah.
They just kind of appear.
Huh. Man, I need to study up on some planes magic. I guess.
Perhaps.
Visitation room 5.
Fantastic.
Ready?
Alrighty.
Hmm.
The door to visitation room 5 is pushed open with a squeal of the hinges, and you see this a stunned-looking individual just kind of sitting dejectedly at the table. His manacles chained to a little bar indented in the center.
Leona will turn to the guard who's presumably coming, like, escorting us to where the guy is. Are they
Yes.
conscious? Have they
He's
said
sitting.
anything?
He's sitting at the table and staring at his hand. So I would assume that yes, he is.
Okay, I didn't catch that part. All right, Leona will.
No, they
has
just
he said
chained.
anything?
No, they just chained an unconscious guy to a table.
I missed that part about him being chained to the table.
You know the last third of the description.
Yeah, I missed the last third of the description because my internet decided to stop working for a moment.
Just chain down that turkey, will you?
Anyway, Leona will ask the guard, has he said anything?
Has he been responsive at all? Or he's just been practically zombified?
He's been responsive. He's been willing to identify himself.
What's his name?
Maximilian Piastri, or just Max.
Alright.
Maximilian.
It's a name.
Incredible.
Are we allowed to go in?
No, I just opened the door so we could get a little bit of fresh air.
Leona will say, I was just asking to be polite. And she will step into the room.
This is like three or four, this is like 3 or 4 dumb questions he's asked in succession.
Look, I gotta get all my
It
dumb
is
questions
Leona.
out of the way, so I gotta get all the dumb questions out of the way so I can ask the smart ones.
Oh, good.
Leona will step forward into the room. Mr. Piastri?
Piastri.
That's what you said his name was, yes?
With an A.
Piastri?
You know what? Never mind.
Mr. Pastry.
Piastri. That's what I said. Piastri. Wait, is it said like Piastri or Piastri?
Piastri.
Piastri, okay.
Oh,
Cool. Leon will step
Piastri.
forward.
Yes.
All right, Leon.
Yes. It's 3 syllables, 2 of which are vulgar. Yes.
All right, Mr. Piastri.
Does he want us to get his name correct?
I know I wouldn't.
Look, that's
Mr.
how it's
Piastri?
pronounced.
Yeah, Mr. Piastri.
He had a
Are you-
great time in school, you can tell.
Yeah. Leona will step forward, take a seat across from the man. Mr. Piastri?
Yes, that is my name. Yes, it's funny. Yes, you're on 7 times now. Please get the rest out of your system.
I wasn't going to say anything, sir.
Wait, you're not? Then
You-
how are you going to interrogate him?
Leona gives Hinoko a glare. In regards to his name, would you prefer me to call you Mac? Would you prefer me to call you Mac?
1 second. 1 second. I got a video for this.
If it's get on with it, I swear.
When the when he was identifying himself, when he was identifying to himself to the police, and he gave his last name. So Maximilian, and what's your last name? Piastri, and then the police.
Right.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh.
All right. He responds, and he looks up at you and he raises an eyebrow. Wait a minute. Why do I feel like you're on the most wanted list somewhere?
Hey, we have some questions for you.
A paladin standing behind her raises.
I wanted to see him specifically, and he points at Norvin.
And I nods at Norvin.
Raise the other eyebrow.
You were the one that helped him.
Yes.
I didn't give much of the details in way to the police. I wasn't sure how crazy things would be, and I know that you were the guy who, well, did the thing. So
It was Leona who actually cast the spell.
And it was me who
I-
pulled it
I
out
thi-
of
I-
her mouth.
I think he's referring to Norvin, who was the one who killed the creature in question.
yes, he. I remember seeing that at any rate, or
What
remember
can you
hearing about it.
Can you tell us anything about the creature?
Nothing that the guards didn't already tell me. I I don't really know how much I can really help. I don't think I can remember anything over the past few days.
Do you recall anything before that?
I uh I I work construction. I was helping with one of the barriers for the road course. Uh, there's a lot of moving and setup required for those. I was with my team pretty much the entire day, and things wrapped up. It was getting dark out. I was with my team. We decided to go to a pub in order to to help unwind. I remember them. I remember us going for a walk near the near the marina, and then that was the end of it.
Near the marina.
Well, we have a possible location.
Do you have a way to contact any of your friends you were with to check up on them or to let them know that you're okay?
They're they're friends from my work. I could probably try getting in touch with the foreman or something.
Right.
The
Uh,
police guy is still around, right?
Yes, he's out. Yes, he's outside.
I'd like to ask him if there's been any reports of an entire crew disappearing or any such.
He'll he'll step aside for a few seconds to make that inquiry. No fun. After gently reminding you that no funny business.
Don't worry, he is here, pointed Norvin. No funny business will be had.
Yeah, it's all funny, but business will be dead.
funny business is verboten. But Leona
Fun,
also does have a
fun,
question for the guy.
but funny business is my business. Comes a voice from outside.
That's why it's not allowed.
I mean, chirp.
Leona will, once the guard returns with the information, Leona will have a question for him.
Uh, they the there haven't been any missing persons reports for the rest of the team. He did get the however, he did task one of the field officers with trying to get in touch with the foreman, and the foreman told the officer that nobody else on the team had checked in for work for the past few days.
None of them checked in.
Alright, so something's definitely happening down by the marina.
To most of them, if not all.
You have addresses or something?
How many of them were they were with? him?
Where's Mac?
It was me and four others.
Alright. Interesting.
Alright, so most likely at least 4 more victims.
Oh boy.
Potentially more.
Alright.
They'll be found eventually.
Well, we certainly have a location to check out. Where about just, how big is the marina? Leona would probably be asking Norman this. How big is the marina? Does that give us a large area to cover, or is it, or what can we? How can we go off of that?
The marina
No matter
runs.
how
The marina runs along the southern border of the circuit. So I believe I shared a track map in the channel at one point. You might need to scroll up for a little bit, but just about everything west. But just about everything on the east border is sea. And past the tunnel is where the marina starts.
not small enough that narrowing it down wouldn't help.
Yeah.
Sort of where sort of were you walking around what streets?
Shit, if that was for me, I think I cut out.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
Where about were you walking? What streets, what paths did you take?
Uh, we were going past the swimming pool, I think.
All right.
Yeah, the swimming pool.
That is a small enough area for I think you had locate no, you had locate object, not creature.
Yes, I have locate object, not creature. Unfortunately, I can find things, but not people.
Eh. Still a small enough area to cordon it off.
We'll try to. I don't know what I can really do to help because he raises his hands as much as he can.
Leona nods. We will ask the guard what is the present status of Mr. Piastri here. Like she'll do it quietly, so she will ask the guard that. Like, is he being detained? Is he still being held? Like, what's the situation?
He hasn't been charged yet.
Alrighty.
Either he's a victim or plead insanity and it works.
It might work out for you.
Well, honestly, this is one of the times insanity plea is actually, I think, the correct course of action.
Like, insanity plea, actually what is supposed to happen here.
Yeah.
At the very least, you can
And
get confirmation from the order
yeah.
to his supposed innocence, sort of ish.
I'm
Yeah.
certain you won't be stuck here for long.
All right.
If
We'll
you're
try
sure.
and find your We'll try and find your friends too, Mac. Make sure they're all right.
Okay.
In the meantime,
You've given
if
us
you remember,
targets, places to look.
yeah, if you remember anything else, let the guards know, please.
Yes,
Your help will be
absolutely.
essential.
Absolutely. I understand.
Any more
Oh, hey,
questions
that
for this man?
conversation took negative 30 minutes.
Anyone else has any more questions for this man, or are we off to the marina?
I'm ready to move.
You guys we're off to update on what we found in case you get killed or something, and then to the marina.
Yeah. No, we
Fair.
make.
Information
we make.
important.
Yeah, no. Update the paladins and then head to the marina.
And I don't suggest splitting up. Looks at
That's a
Sinbad.
bad
Aww.
plan, yes.
Yes, Sinbad. This time I think there
That's a
might be
good way to
safety in
get
numbers.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
You do have to go scouting. At least let me come along.
Oh yes, because you're
Alright. I'll stick around.
Alrighty, yeah. We'll head down to the warehouse and let them know what's what before heading down to the marina.
more poker while Norvin opens the door.
Norvin, you say the clearance words. Answer the appropriate past questions. Do a little Kazakh dance and recite the entirety of Moby Dick.
Wait,
Wait. Wait.
I posted a GIF.
Okay.
No.
So anyway, moving
Yes.
on.
Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic.
The giant face is a door that you dance to open.
And the mouth just kind of slides open like whoa.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
There's a second
Okay.
one too. This time
Yep.
you're a monkey.
What is that
Do
bloody
do
game?
do 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 do. Okay. Lavinia raises an eyebrow as you report as you report all this to her. From the marina, you say.
That is what the victim said.
Well, considering our location to it, we might need to screen ourselves. Well, we probably we probably don't have to because well, paladins, but it can't hurt.
It might not count as a disease.
Probably doesn't.
All right, everyone, all at once.
Mm. What?
You know, the whole detect evil all at once. You know, screening.
Oh.
Since everyone here is a paladin in this place, aside from us party, but I mean, I don't know how
Yes,
many
detect
of them
evil.
paladins are in there, but
We can
Hey, look,
we
it's been negative 20 minutes since last time I checked.
we can we
That
can
was negative 10 minutes right there. What the hell?
we can we can screen we can we can help screen you three real fast just to be sure.
Ooga
All
chaka,
right.
ooga chaka.
I
Everyone
thought
se-
you.
everyone seems to be clean. Norvin, as you detect evil on Leona, you notice a bit of an anomaly with with uh with her quote with her effective X-ray. Usually, usually with detect evil, it's easy to pick up on the parts that are not that are not evil, and you know where these worms like to reside. So you obviously want to scan her head. Um, there doesn't seem to be anything in there.
This is not a surprise.
Too mean.
Okay. No, it's fine.
It only
Meanwhile, Leona
detects evil.
crying
It doesn't
silently.
detect anything else. So I
Something wrong,
can't
Norton?
detect not evil things if it's like an invisible neutral creature or something. It's just if there is evil.
Don't worry. Apparently, it does not say anything about your brain matter.
I do not detect that we have a zombie amongst us.
No, it's there. It's just very, very small.
One atom and it bounces around like a DVD logo. When it hits the corner, there's a thought, but it's not necessarily a good one.
Wait, don't you mean a neuron?
That's the word. Leona has a single brain cell. Oh, God.
As soon as it hits the corner, it's like a eureka moment.
Wait a minute.
It bounces around her head like one of those old school DVD screensavers.
I think we were just saying that.
Those momentary blips of intelligence she has, or whenever it hits the corner. Sorry, I'm being too mean.
I have posted an image. I also changed the GIF to a video because it's like a minute-long scene.
One of my cats is like that. The other has a single brain cell. The other has a single brain cell bouncing about like the DVD screensaver. Whenever it hits the corner, she thinks food.
Man, this shit's funny as hell.
Which one, the image or the video?
This entire session. We're just messing with Leona so fucking much this session.
I feel like I feel like I'm being just a little mean.
Yes, you are.
Regardless,
Ah,
with Lavinia fully updated, she will put out a few she will adjust things accordingly. Make sure her squad is, of course, good to go.
All right.
And she'll ask, you guys are off to the marina, you say?
Correct.
might as well check.
Would it be would it be would it, would it be alright if I send some if I send some of the paladins with you? Set up a perimeter around wherever you're investigating. Maybe give you some privacy.
Of course.
That sounds good to me.
She claps her hands, and a pair of very similarly dressed paladins, helmet, armor, firearms, everything, approach you. Norvin, I'm sure you remember Dupont.
Dupont.
Of course.
They both salute you professionally, and before anyone asks, no, there are not nameplates on this armor. Good luck.
Why do you think I started training knowledge local?
You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Of course not.
What is going on?
Norman's the only one who can tell the paladins apart. He's not telling us.
So are they just
Dupont,
spelled the
Dupois?
same name or?
No. Observe.
Oh God. DuPont and Dupont.
Dupont. Dupont and Dupont.
Oh dear.
Dupont.
Hey, that's a very annoying name thing to keep track of.
Is it?
Believe it. Mainly, not really keep track of. My bad. Figure out which one's which.
Uh, uh, and I understand. If it gets a little confusing sometimes. I can reassign someone else.
No
That's
need.
his call.
Who else do I have here? Oh, here we go. Thompson and Thompson.
Oh, I think DuPont and Dupont will be fine.
They both bow. They both bow politely and synchronously say, "Thank you, Sir Rat."
Sinbad.
Leona giggles a little bit. Didn't realize you were a sir.
I thought you did
Nor-
after you called me that one night.
Oh yeah, let's. Leona coughs a bit. Right.
I'm
Then,
pretty
shall
sure
we,
this was something that happened in session, Gold.
Yeah. Yeah. No. She did like. Yeah. No.
Something about like, oh, you're a diplomatic envoy now or something.
But yeah, then there's that.
Uh,
Well,
does that
the
come
most notable one I remember was in bed.
Yeah.
Leona's face is red at the moment. Let's get moving. Yes, that.
Okay, what the hell just happened while I was spacing out?
Yeah,
Nothing,
you're
nothing.
too
Don't
young.
worry about it at all.
Sinbad, would you like to introduce your new friends?
Oh, yeah, one of these is DuPont, the other is DuPont. He says, facing away from them, just like throwing both thumbs over his shoulder. I imagine as soon as he says one of the other's names, they raise their hands behind his back.
Or like snap off a salute.
It's like everyone else is gonna know, except Sinbad.
The and with this escort of two paladins now under your command. What happens next?
That conversation took negative 50 minutes. The fucking bar went backwards.
Time is flowing, just in reverse. Anyways,
There's a fairly Odd Parents episode where Crocker is watching a download bar on a computer. 1%.
It was at
Yes.
like 25.
Zero.
It was at like 25%. Now it's at like 20%.
It was like 15 minutes, and it goes 1%. Yes. 0%. No. -1%.
Jesus.
The bar went backwards.
anyway.
Yay, Windows.
Yeah.
I feel like they're keeping that in just to for the
Yeah, the entire reason progress bars are there is so that like the person waiting for something to download notices that something's happening. They don't really tell you anything important.
yeah, but I feel like they're still doing the whole 1% and 0% thing.
Unless
And
it's like
the
an
whole
inspo
time
wizard.
thing.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we'll yeah, Leon will say, let's get moving. Yes, to the marina.
the marina.
To the marina, they both say.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I went off to the toilet real quick, and now there are two guys.
Now we have two paladins that are fucking twins.
No, we aren't.
They look
Did
nothing
I say
alike.
that?
They have helmets on.
They have this full armor on and have nearly identical names.
In
They look
full
nothing alike.
armor. Going
They
to
look
the place
nothing
with water. This can't go wrong.
Seems reasonable.
Right. I'm gonna call one of you Do and the other one Poe.
But which one?
Yeah, well, I don't see why that's necessary. One's Dupont, the other's Dupont. It's very not confusing at all.
Uh-huh. DuPont's sound off.
They both raise their hand.
The one with a T at the end.
All right, why don't we call one of
Imagine
you
we're
T?
walking as this is happening.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
as we are going, yeah.
Leona, cool. Cyan, like pat Sinbad on the head. It's all right. I'm sure it'll won't be a big issue.
Sure.
It's a massive issue. You approach the marina. Myriad boats rest parked rest parked against the Okay, so I live in Colorado. We don't really have a lot of boats here.
Piers. Piers and docks are what boats usually
I
moor.
wonder why.
Even if it's just like a boat park next to like a raised section of like stone or whatever where the city starts.
I think that's the pier. The docks are the things that stick out into the water. Usually wooden.
I thought the pier was like its own separate thing. Yeah, whatever. We're calling it the pier. People can yell at me on YouTube if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You think anyone watches this shit?
Sometimes.
You think anyone other than us watches this shit?
Don't denigrate the audience.
Anyway.
They have their own taste. As
Put a 9 in chat if you got this far.
As you lot stroll down the stroll down the pier and past the barriers for the cars to come screaming down, you observe a large number of boats parked along the side, gaily bobbing up and down amongst with the waves.
It's an idea to
Well,
not
hopefully
be
no one
too
needs to
close
use
to.
any of those.
Many of these boats happen to be private yachts, as and used by people whose water fountains at home dispense vodka instead, as as a sort of prime private seating for the race to come.
Put a wall there. Got it. Wouldn't want cars to run into the ocean.
There's probably a fence somewhere around here.
That sounds about right.
Detect evil is at will. At this level, I would need to recast it once every hour and 20 minutes if I stay concentrated on it. Just like scan everything. Range 60 feet, which is decent.
Is an idea to
It's
not be too close to one another, though they can't ambush us all at once.
He did say he was near a pool and what was it? Oh yeah, on his way to a pub.
That specific, that more specific area is probably why I can do that instead of just like grid pattern the whole city or something.
Yeah.
Norvin, your evil dar starts to go off.
Evil bar.
That
As you continue your stroll down towards the pool, you haven't gotten there yet, but about halfway through your journey, halfway through your through your journey, you see you pass one you pass one of the boats, and you detect a evil entity scurrying about below the deck.
all right. I motion to stop.
Leona, that's close to Sinbad, holds her hand out, ready to start casting.
That one.
That boat?
Yes.
Somehow will just pull out his gun, pull out the golden laurel, and just. I'm not exactly a front range person. Like motions with his arm. Someone else go forwards.
You hear you hear something glass break from below the deck.
Takes a step forward. Hand on the sword.
Dubois supporter. Dubois guard our backs.
The twin the twin the twin the twins take out their guns. And they go
Twins.
and they go back to back. They aren't. No, they aren't. But that's how I'm referring to them collectively. They aren't, but they are. Shut up.
They aren't twins like birth twins or whatever, but they are a matching set.
They're just like two random strangers that like met each other. They look exactly the same with like no relation whatsoever. And they're like, fuck it,
You don't know
we'll work
what
with
they
this.
look like. They're in full armor.
Battle Brothers.
Battle of Brothers. Yes, we're calling them that now. All right.
Sounds like it's something's going on inside. Do we enter?
The stairs leading down creak.
Morphine, you got the radar here. Is it moving up or down, or where's it going?
Out of curiosity, is this someone notable's boat? Or is it just random?
The person is rich.
Yeah. Okay. Just random. If it was like this very important person whose name is spelled out in gold on the side of the boat or something, like that might be important to know, but whatever. Random.
The most important man in the world.
Yes.
Right.
That's not who it belongs to. That's the name of the ship.
The most interesting man in the world.
Brilliant.
Start the motor. Okay.
They paid for a musical motor.
I don't always summon demons.
When I do.
They're brainworms.
Yeah. All right.
Freak.
I believe Hinako was taking point.
I'm
Are they
taking
going
point.
down
I'm
a
not
route?
entering the ship until we're clear on what we're doing here. Again, Norvin, you have the radar. What's going on?
Yes, what are they doing?
It's coming up the stairs.
What legally are we allowed to do if it's on someone else's property?
Well, you can't. Well, it's not. Well, it's not. It's not your. Well, it's not your boat. So if you are going to shoot if you are going to shoot whatever this is, it either needs to be feral or out of control, or can be reasoned or negotiated with, and if it can, it has to escalate.
Question.
I would call it out of control.
Question. Do we have any idea what specifically evil thing Norvin is detecting?
That's pretty
Does
much
it
why I
feel
rolled a
about the,
perception.
yeah, does it feel about the same strength as the other one?
I need to look at Detect Evil now.
If it's the same creature as the other one, the answer is yes.
Well, it could be a more powerful version of the same creature.
It could be.
It is a moderately strong evil aura.
I believe the other one was also moderate. It feels similar enough. It's
Can I perceive
if it's
who
a
or what is
humanoid,
coming
they're
up the
like
stairs?
yeah.
By the cadence and sound of the noise, it sounds like someone walking.
Since we have picked
Is
them.
the evil about 5-6 feet above where I think the floor should be?
Imagining Norvin bobbing his head up and down, turning it from side to side, trying to get a fix on the evil's position.
Going parallax astronomy on it, I think is the term.
It's all yes, but so is everything below it down to the floor. It's a person.
Oh, that's just a guy. Okay.
When
Not a
Norvin
brainworm.
detected the brainworms before, they were just the head he detected as
It was
evil?
just the head.
I had to figure out how to say it.
Not a brainworm.
Okay. Not a brainworm? Alright. That
But definitely evil.
everyone put your guns down. A cranky person's coming.
Cranky. You see, you see that wonderful behatted individual from the from the police station peek around. Not many things, but I'm not bad today.
Hello again.
Stop scaring me like that.
Oh, it's you.
It's been a long time. How have you been? Can I come out?
Long time. Mhm.
Please?
How are the Dugons
Yeah,
reacting to this
well,
guy?
The guns are still cocked. Deus Volt.
Yeah, I'll keep
We
my gun.
won't shoot
Not
you
really.
for no reason.
Yeah, I won't keep it trained on him, but I'll keep it out.
Tell me, Mr. Journalist, is this your boat? I thought you were a local.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am a local. I came to this boat to follow up on a lead.
And do you have permission to be on that boat?
Well, I gave myself permission.
Yeah, that doesn't exactly sound legal.
Yeah,
Look,
that's not how that works, mister.
no, no, listen to me. Now listen to me here. I am in the middle of conducting an investigation, and I like, and I think you are as well.
Do you have a warrant?
Do you?
You are invading privacy.
may I ask what you're investigating, mister? Uh, uh,
Well, as well as I did manage to catch up on a few snippets of your conversation with with our friend from the jail, and to that end, I have summoned my journalistic powers to begin investigating the marina.
By entering random boats.
Not random.
What did you see on this boat that made you think it was worth investigating over anything else?
Well, I did manage to locate some. Uh, it, I'll be honest. I've been brute forcing it. He reaches into his jacket pocket, takes out a small little liquor decanter, and takes a sip out of it.
All right. Perhaps it would be better if you stick with us for the time being.
My my thought. My initial thought was this is the SS most important man in the world, and I thought and I thought to myself, well, if there was going to be any clues anywhere, possibly down here.
Wait, so you just broke up onto someone's ship based off the name of the ship?
When I break into, you could just walk onto it.
The door wasn't even
Norvin,
locked?
Someone's gonna turn to Norvin. Norvin, isn't it in your jurisdiction to arrest him?
I
And
don't think we can arrest someone for breaking and entering, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Yes, that would
Well,
be
we
the
have
jurisdiction of normal guard.
hmm.
Uh,
Well,
uh,
we have
We'd have to,
1, 2,
like,
3, 4, 5, 6 witnesses.
we'd have to, like, prove he's a demon or something if we wanted to just arrest him outright. Not he detects as evil, but like actual concrete evidence.
I mean, he did say he brute forced his way onto a boat that is not his own.
For good reason.
I don't know how citizens arrest works, unfortunately, but
Technically, I'm a soldier. Maybe not
of
from
a
this
foreign
place, but
country.
you don't have jurisdiction here, unfortunately. Or permission to act anyway.
man, I should have asked.
Look up, look how I show myself out. Yes, no hard feelings whatsoever. I can get them a new bottle of whiskey, and we can move on. Yeah.
Can you detect? Is the detection spell still up?
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Is the source coming from him? Like
Yeah.
from him or on his person?
Red said the source is a humanoid, I believe.
That was my
Or like
word.
that shape.
He's he smiles he smiles politely but toothfully.
Unfortunately, being evil is not a crime we can arrest him for.
Being evil is not a crime.
That's not something that is. That's not an actual legal offense. Otherwise, most of the lawyers wouldn't be there.
That's fair. All right.
Taking too long.
He does. It is moderate, which means he is more dangerous than just some random guy.
No, is that fair? I'm not dangerous.
All right, more capable than some random guy.
I'm
Thank
dangerous.
you.
She is dangerous. We're all dangerous here, including you.
Precisely. So I say we let the bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge, as they say, and we can all be dangerous together in our own separate ways.
Yeah,
I did not.
I was about to say someone here is not dangerous, but she's a danger to herself. Looks at Leona.
Yeah,
Leona
she has
gives you
spells
the
that can hurt people.
Leona gives you the stink eye, Hinoko.
What?
She is, just as a side effect of being level 10, actually pretty proficient with the sword against anyone not like an actual threat to us anyway.
Are we level 10?
Or 8.
Okay, good, because I was confused for a moment.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wait, then? Huh?
Wrong number. Oops.
Yeah, no. You're
Hold
level
on,
10
That's
when
in
the
did?
the
other
other campaign.
campaign.
Yep.
Yeah.
When did we level up in this campaign?
We are level 8.
Ah,
Are you level 7?
yes.
Damn
Oh
it.
my.
You should probably fix this.
How
I
does
am
this keep
doing that.
happening? Red doesn't even use experience.
When did we level up?
Before the airship, at least.
Pretty
I
sure.
don't remember. Okay. Now I've got to look at what all this shit is. Yippee.
Do it after the session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll make sure.
I don't
We'll
think
give you time to handle it.
I don't think we can
After
actually
the session.
detain this. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
we
think we
can't
can detain.
we can't actually do anything, but I
Yeah.
don't want him with us either.
Yeah, he can leave.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
Look,
he'll throw off.
I'll try and keep my nose clean, as the saying goes.
Leona's size. We can't really keep him. Says to Sinbad, we can't really keep him around. He'd throw off Econ's detection spells.
Who?
Sorry, wrong overpowered murder capable PC of Wild. He'd throw off
Neither of
Norton.
them are overpowered. They're just half decent marshals.
Cough, cough,
All
cough.
right.
Cough, 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 cough. Cough.
Cough. Anyway, as I was saying though, he'd throw off Norvin's detection smells.
Was
Alright.
August 17th that I can find the last level up?
Leona will also lean down to quietly say to Sinbad, also, if he's giving off a moderate aura, he's more capable than any one of us.
He might be undead or a demon or just like a cleric or anti-paladin.
That's true.
He's not necessarily just an evil person. The issue is that we can't prove shit.
Yeah. He could just be a level 11 fighter who's kind of a dick.
Alright.
You can't prove nothing.
Hmm.
Out of
If I
curiosity, is he holding any weapons?
no,
Not a level 11 fighter who's just kind of a dick.
Level
There's
11
that
monk
theory
who's
disproven.
okay. Level 11 monk who's just kind of a dick.
Damn it.
uh, if I may inquire, where do you find folk going?
Uh, wherever we detected with the spell, the thing. I don't know. Ask him. Points to north. Then
Looking around, see what there is to see. I'd be quite happy to find absolutely nothing here, but unfortunately we found you.
Very
Leona,
unfortunately.
Leona bites back a giggle.
And you detected me as evil.
Certainly knew you were there through the walls of the boat. Now, I advise you to replace whatever it is you broke down there.
See, that's the plan. I could do that right away. Any points behind you, on the other half of the track, accessible by bridge, is a small pharmacy.
Right. Yeah, you go do that.
You can,
Well, say.
if you don't trust me, you can follow me even, and I'm not helping my case here, am I?
Is it a
Let's
potion
say.
bottle?
Ugh.
That is a good question. What did you take?
Uh, but I didn't take anything. Just broke something. Hmm, broke a bottle of spirits.
Can I roll a sense motive?
If you want to.
Stop fucking damn that one from a 20 to 8. 16.
He he seems to be pretty honest.
Mm.
He seems to be pretty honest. Suspicious noises.
I don't even like this guy. I don't like.
Is it perhaps the fact that he detected as evil that like?
Oh, then I just feel like he's trying to hide something else.
What? Look, what? Look,
I like that I believe him, I guess.
we've gotten off on a horrible, tragic start. Perhaps we start over. Can I give you my card?
Sure.
He
Well,
he pop he pops open his umbrella, steps outside, reaches into his uh reaches into his coat pocket and hands a small business card to you, Sinbad. It is very, very well done. Look at that subtle off-white
Yoko
coloring.
also making sense motive.
Hesitantly take it. Just
That is
this.
tragic.
Look it over.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness on the edges. My God, it even has a watermark.
Christ. Sinbad will just pocket it.
It doesn't explode or anything.
No, of course not. But
Explosive runes. Roll initiative.
Eddie, Ed, I am Eddie von Sorokin, head reporter and editor for the Garlic.
Hmm.
You don't sound amused.
I'll be honest. I haven't had the time to read the news since I've been doing this job.
Only article I've read so far is mentioning a domestic terrorist.
Wait, you wrote that?
He
Apparently
looks.
did.
He looks at Sinbad. Can I have that business card back?
Sinbad smile and take a couple steps away.
I should sue you for libel.
Where are you from again?
Fair and half.
QED.
What?
He is an old Capital publication, Leona. How are you going to sue him?
God. Well, you don't have stamps your foot and pouts.
Oh, here's his business card. Just hand Leona his business card.
Grabs it, looks to read it. Oh, it's a satirical newspaper. Well, now I feel like I'm an idiot.
Why do you think the paladins let you go that easily?
You know, when you put it like that,
Leona.
Leona sighs. My. Thanks, in bed.
Man, it was fun while it lasted.
My apologies, Mr. Sorotkin. I overreacted there.
I don't think about it. I don't think about it too much. You overreacted. You overreacted to a joke. You walked in. You walked in on me doing questionably legal journalistic maneuvers. I don't. Let's not feel bad about it.
All right. I'm convinced we can let him go.
This is gonna bite us in the ass at some point.
There's nothing we can do at the moment, but
Yet.
you should leave. Civilians shouldn't be around where demons are afoot. I hope you notice the emphasis on civilians. I don't know if my microphone is enough to catch me doing that.
I will.
Right.
I am going to replace the damaged property, and then I will be on my way, and you will never see hide or tail of me again. Probably, hopefully. I think.
I somehow doubt the second half of that statement is true.
I feel like you're gonna be bothering us for
on?
an interview.
I was going to say, are you planning on attending the showcase? Reporting on the teams?
I'm a reporter. I'm a reporter. That's where the news is. So.
Yeah, you'll at the very least you'll see me again. But again, I am sorry for jumping to conclusions.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, Lady Miranda. I completely understand. Please let. So if you'll excuse me, and he's going to try and walk off the boat. I'm going to attend to this one. I'm going to attend to this one errand and then be on my way.
Half tempted to just trip him.
Leona nods and steps aside.
So half tempted to trip him.
I wasn't blocking him.
Yeah.
Sinbad's tail is going to just sway side to side and try and trip him.
All right, roll
You want
combat
an
maneuver.
apple.
CMB.
Yep.
No, God damn it, not again!
He might be able
Uh,
to counter trip.
What's
so-
that? 20 to the damn 8 again.
Yeah, no. If it's combat maneuver, if you fail that by 5 or more, he gets a counter trip attempt.
No, that's
Why
in
would-
5e. Not 5e,
Oh.
3.5.
Oh,
I think
really?
it's just you fall over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sinbad, you fall over.
Seriously.
The
He can also make an
Uh,
attack of opportunity against you if he wants.
he's
Lovely.
not that petty. He's evil, not a dick.
If his combat maneuver defense is 23 or more, Sinbad knocks himself. If
It
he has
is-
more than
it
2
is-
legs and it's under an illusion or whatever, then he gets
His co-
bonuses, but I doubt
His
that.
Eddie CMD is not 23. Sinbad, Sinbad. The best you can do is get like the tip of your tail up his pant leg or something.
Dude doesn't step on my
Scratch his
tail.
end.
What?
Scratch his itch.
Scratch his itch.
And then
Yeah, the itch that is good.
Eddie flinches a bit and goes, "Well, all right, I thought something was going down my leg. Sorry about that." And he continues on his way across the bridge.
There's just something not right with him.
Probably.
You don't say.
I
You can see,
mean, he detected
you can
as
see him.
evil. Of course, there's not something not right with him.
You can see him enter the pharmacy from across the other half of the street.
I swear the answer is right in front of us and we're just letting it walk away.
As usual.
He opens the door. Presumably, there's a ding, ding, ding.
Hmm. Hmm.
You think I should
mean,
tail him?
Didn't you try it already?
if we're going,
No. I
That was a horrible pun.
hardy hardy har. Leona, you were saying?
I was going to say, if you do end up tailing him, you definitely shouldn't go alone.
Yeah.
He has a public-based place of business. Presumably his address is on the card that he gave.
Is it?
True.
It's not like we're missing the chance to tail him if that's what you want to do.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
there's
tail
also
him.
Alright,
Sinbad will just put his hood up, put the gun into put golden laurel into the bag of holding, and just, in a sense, tail him from like high places.
hold on, Leona will say. Like I said, you shouldn't go alone. I can accompany
Well,
you
someone
with.
follow me.
Alright. Leona is going to sigh and take the form of a bat, just like a bat would, after pulling out her rod of silence spell, so she can so she can carry that while in bat form.
Give me 1 second. I need to load something. Here we go.
Was that supposed to happen?
1 second. I don't know why. One second. I just I need to get it. I need to get a I need to get a visual fixed. This one. Don't know why Roll20 has decided to do that, but it has, and it irks me. Sinbad, Sinbad, as you begin to concoct your master tailing plan, hardly a few seconds pass before you see Eddie walk into the pharmacy. At which point he immediately bursts out of the pharmacy and starts running back towards the group.
And Leon is like about to turn into a bat and like stops herself.
Still carrying his umbrella. He stumbles over the bridge, clambers back down the stairs, and then halts right in front of the paladin trio, panting, going, "Hey, oh, oh, good. The break-in."
Sinbad's already like running towards the place. I mean, seeing that he ran directly towards the paladins, he's like, okay, no.
Leona will follow the ratty boy.
Guess I'll follow the ratty boy as well. Let Northern deal with the potentially evil journalist.
Let's
I
take
am
you guys
okay
and
with
put him over
the
here.
rest of the party dealing with a break-in while I am over here with the other two paladins.
The people who are on this app, the people who are on the pharmacy half of the street, please feel free to drop yourselves in at the top here. You are out. You stand outside, and you stand outside what appears.
New map.
Oh, shush.
I will keep an eye out for like something that might be a signal that I'm needed. But I don't think there will be anything.
The outside of the pharmacy itself seems relatively innocuous and relatively pristine. However, as you peer through the windows, there is a half dozen individuals tearing the place off, searching through every single one of the storage shelves, practically turning the place upside down. The shopkeeper is nowhere to be seen.
What do these individuals look like?
Randos.
There's a few there's a few humans, a couple of halflings. You where you saw a half orc Leona.
Alrighty. Just general people. Leona will call out. Stop in the name of unshattered alcohol bottles or something. I don't. She panics a bit.
That is
size. Do I need to roll my profession and skill to do a more professional stopping in the name of the law?
Yes, Leon. Yes, Leona, you have been disregarded.
Very good.
Pat.
Stop in the name of the law.
Oh, that's
Stop
the thing,
right
right?
there, criminal scum.
Stop right there. Puts on her vest, fucking Oblivion Guard voice.
You violated the law.
Being all professional and shit.
Uh, these Randys do stop, and then they look at you, Hinako. They are going to they're going to utter ramblings amongst themselves, and then quickly start packing up random stuff from the shelves and stuffing them into large burlap sacks.
Oh. Okay then, should we roll initiative?
I would.
Alrighty.
I guess that means we're gonna have to knock them out. Try not to kill them.
Sinbad with a gun. Oh.
Buy a sap.
Okay.
Well, okay, I guess I got all the initiative.
Earth has a sap, and where do I find it?
It's basically it's a non-lethal takedown weapon sort of thing. You bat people with it, and it does non-lethal damage.
Oh, blackjack.
Yeah, blackjack.
Posted a link.
Posted a lunk.
Lunk.
Now I need to figure out what I
Light
gotta
and
do
Marsh.
to prevent.
I think I can use this weapon effectively.
It is a non-lethal weapon, so you can sneak attack with it.
Did you say I can sneak attack with it? All I heard was do from Goldsmike.
Yes, it
Oh,
is a non-lethal weapon, which means you can sneak attack with it and not kill.
All right. Issue. I am proficient with simple weapons. Oh no, and a sap. There
What
it is.
class? Yeah, if you're a rogue, it is simple weapons, hand crossbow, which is bye
Well, there goes gold.
gold. You're
He was
proficient
drawing
in
because there's
simple
like a bunch of
weapons,
notes
hand
in the middle.
crossbow, rapier, sap, short bow,
Yes,
and
yes,
short sword.
I have my list right here.
Hand
Okay.
crossbows are big if we don't have guns.
Quite literally a blackjack. Okay. Gold, you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Hey, that's better. All right. What are
Well,
we?
they're ignoring official.
You didn't. You did surprise them a tiny bit, Hinako. So, I will say, judging from your demeanors and your past habits as a town guard, it looks like they are trying to wrap things up and then run for their lives.
Hmm.
I expect them to flee. take immediate interceptive actions. Let's see which one is closest. From there, probably. Let's go. What am I doing? Whoa! What the hell? What happened? Things
You
stop
did a
doing.
dance.
Yeah, things stop doing weird things. I'm trying to measure things. I have to skirt that corner. Yeah, I can't reach him. Just out of reach. Mm, don't really have anything worth using either. Are we just too focused on killing? Because I have hardly any ability to not kill.
You can just
Yeah.
so with to do non-lethal damage, you can take a -4 penalty to hit with a normally lethal weapon. The thing is for Sinbad is if you do that, you can't sneak attack with that weapon.
Do
A
you
lot
know
of spells is it's hard to not kill people with them. I think you need meta magic for it.
Yeah.
that's what I was getting at.
Usually, you just don't bother.
Sinbad also has not good
I
non-lethal.
have a gun.
I
That
non-lethally shoot the gun.
I'm aiming for his
how
knees.
does that work?
You
Simple, aim for
cannot
the knees.
non-lethally range attack.
We're taking the Joe Biden approach. We're shooting him in the foot.
I'm gonna say if you had like a shotgun or a dragon pistol, you could load rock salt.
So
Yeah,
Uh,
things I do
anyway,
not have on me at the current moment.
uh, guess I'll just move at least. Like over there somewhere, I think. And attempt interception. Is this place like high up, or can I just jump through the windows if they want to?
It's a one-story building. However, the windows are windows, and I like to think that they need some effort to go through. Like you don't just go crash.
Right.
Okay, I suppose.
In the, me-
Um,
in the meantime, I think you have a good move.
yes,
Red DM.
but
Do punks.
I'll have
But
Yozu.
yeah, X is a variable.
What?
So wait, is this whole place just? Oh dear lord.
I'll have Yozu stand by outside and let's say Birdie can do non-lethal, right? Right? I think.
Probably.
I mean, his claws do 2d6 fire damage, but he can probably be not on fire, right?
I'm gonna say it's a natural weapon. The Phoenix is not a dum dum. And it has a way to channel the fiery bits of itself away from others.
Alright then. I'll instruct Suicide to not kill them, but knock them out. So, since he didn't go in that way, Suicide goes flying over here. Big Bird!
LeBurb.
Do an attack.
Burb flies right into. Burb flies over the counter and into this guy's face, screeching and flapping and making a giant ruckus.
Ah.
A successful non-lethal attack.
Yay!
And Foxo is just chilling outside.
Yeah, yours is small, yours is not a melee fighty. Most she can do is lob fireballs at people. Tiny fireballs. Not a smart idea. What the?
Fair enough. Leona, you saw Hinako run inside, followed by the bird, while Yosu has taken a seat down next to the doors, going yap 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 yippity yap.
I see. Different. Close range. Let me see if I can just get a line of sight on everyone who's allied. If I can see Hinoko from here, yeah.
I mean, I'm just around the
Yeah.
corner of that
All right, cool.
thing.
Leona is going to cast a Blessing of Fervor.
What the fuck is that?
I'm
Super
sorry.
haste.
All I heard was blessing of fur, and I just now imagine Hinoko going full fox, just out of the random.
It
But
is
I
haste
mean, I could.
that can do other stuff if you wanted to, but you want haste.
Just
Does it not
fur.
actually tell you what the bonuses are? What the fuck? I'm sorry, new spell.
That is silly.
Doesn't
Each round,
actually
each of your guys can choose one of the following bonuses. What the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't actually tell
Did
you
you
what
pull
the.
this from a macro?
I believe I did.
Well,
Yeah,
there's your
yeah.
mistake.
All right.
You trusted Roll20. The bonuses are: you can increase your speed by 30 feet, stand up as a swift action without provoking an attack of opportunity, get +2 on attack rolls and +2 as a dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves, get enlarge, extend, silent, or still spell for a spell of 2nd level or lower, or 1 extra attack as part of a full action using your highest base attack bonus, chosen at the beginning of your round, every round. You just pick one. Generally, you want haste, because full attacks.
Well, the +1 attack. It's not a. It's a good buff.
Is a good buff.
And I
He's a good
believe
buff.
that's the only standard action, so Leona can still move up if she wants to. Lovely. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, this isn't a surprise round. None of us are surprised. I think.
No, nobody's surprised because somebody started yelling.
Leona's going to move forward and draw her her sword. Actually, she'll. And that's her turn.
Been sad.
God, I cannot get a single good shot on any of them.
You're probably
Mm,
going to want to use. You're probably going to want to use your rapier.
okay.
Blade and all that.
There is my one feature. That's uncanny dodge. That's not what I'm looking for. Don't I have cutting action?
That's a 5e.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. Yeah, I am built for range.
You do get dex to damage with your rapier at least.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Yeah. Please. I'm not gonna be moving much far. Hold on. Yeah. Screw it. Send out.
You can pick for your Blessing of Furrow turn. You could pick the plus 30 feet move speed.
Oh, I thought you only cast it on her. Okay.
No, party buff.
Okay. Yep, then I'll increase my movement speed and get about
Zoom.
say right here. I don't want to get no, I'm just going to anyway. So I'll get right here and just stab him in the arse. I need to remove it. Yeah, so I need a -4 to this. Yay. 13.
You go to poke him in the arse and end up impaling his loot stack instead. You hear a small jingle and a crack from the inside.
Damn it. Sinbad just curses, speaking squeakish to himself before just ending his turn.
Squeakish.
Squeakish. I need some fucking music. Wow.
I liked my suggestion. They're legging it, boys.
No.
Stop it. Stop it. How do you stop? Stop.
Just he's accidentally looping it. They're all good. All these, all of them are gonna try making for the exits. This guy here, a little bit further away, is going to try and get this. Is going to try and take a blunt object, and he's going to start bashing this window open.
Let me guess. They walked far enough around that I can't. AOO.
He did sidestep you, yes.
Yeah.
And then for this guy here, he's going to see, he's going to pull the bird off of his face. Observe the mouse with the pointy stick, and he's going to run away. And he's going to run away from the mouse with the pointy pointy stick, and he's going to try bull rushing Leona.
Oh, boy.
Do I have an attack of opportunity?
You do, yes, I think.
Wata. Ooh. Oh. That's a 20/20 and another max. Holy shit.
Jeez. All right, so you're just like, grab your rapier in two hands and slap him on the back of his head, I guess.
Just jump off the shelf. And
He Leona, this guy flops onto the ground, seemingly kissing your shoes.
Leona.
Right, yeah.
Leona, my hero.
He does a little flourish with the blade and a bow. Alrighty.
Very impressive. Shikanoko.
Backward step, and I guess a full round action of attacks. All non-lethal.
I'm guessing you're going to take the extra attack with full action for this?
Yeah, guess so.
Alright. Is that including the -4 to hit for attacking non-lethally?
I should have put that to temp attack, shouldn't I? No, I did not.
It also is not including the
Extra attack, which is at
yeah.
full. So that
Yeah,
one?
it's like a haste. Yeah. Yeah, that'll probably hit, even with the -4. This should be a 25.
Give me one.
Red.
Give me 1 second.
Does
Give me 1 second.
I was going to say, does a 15 hit?
He just said, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yep, definitely.
All three hit?
What does that? What's that third attack doing?
That third attack is from the haste.
No, I mean, how much is it doing?
Bob. What the hell was
9,
that? Oh,
9 damage.
In case of critical, I guess.
Yep. Precisely.
As he
extra 9.
as he tries to make his daring escape through the rest of the pharmacy, Hinako slaps him broadside with her gladius, and he skids across the floor in a block of ice.
Block of ice?
Ooh.
Oh, like a block of ice.
Where the? No, wait a minute. No. Stop. Where did I convince myself that thing was doing cold? That thing was doing cold damage. No, no. You just smack him unconscious. I'm sorry. Ignore that flavoring. I convinced myself your weapon did something it absolutely did not.
My weapon would do the exact opposite of what you convinced yourself. It would.
I know. I said something dumb. I recognize I said something dumb. Please do not belittle me for it.
I guess you saw cold aspected and like just didn't read that.
I know, and Hinako is literally the Firefox. I don't know why I convinced myself this happened.
Anyway,
Leona.
Leona.
I'm off to see
Right, Leona is going to zip over here using the 30-foot bonus movement,
Leona's going to hang up.
and she is going to attempt to smack this fellow with her fancy sword. Hiya! That is taking into account the -4.
Uh, I'd imagine the sword is still in its scabbard.
Yeah, more or less. She's bonking, like she just kind of unclicks it from her belt and bonks him with the scabbard, with the sheathed sword.
You gave him the smackadoodle.
Wonderful. All right,
Uh,
end of turn.
squeakadoodle.
Okay.
Oh, is he still up?
You only did 9 damage to him.
Okay.
They're a little tougher
I'll
than
join her in smacking them.
mooks.
Do. What? Come on, that's a 21.
Well, yeah, and with the minus
That
4
already
from
has
the
the minus.
lethal. Oh, it already
He's
has
already got it.
minus? Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
temp attack thing. I just put -4 to it. 7 bludgeoning, I guess. I'm tripping him on his head again.
If the blow is to the back of the head, then this guy wipes out, and Leona, there's another person kissing your shoes.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Leona
I
bows.
forgot my bird.
You forgot the bird. Leona bows in respect to Sinbad's swordsmanship.
Come on, it's nothing.
Isn't it technically
It's
just
more impressive
clubbing
when
at
I
this
can
point?
actually use. It's more impressive when I can actually use the pointy end.
Uh, this guy fishes bashing the window. There's a magnificent crash as the glass explodes out. As the glass explodes outward, and he he leaps through, starting to dash. Cheese it, boys! Pow! Wait for me! And this guy probably moves a bit more. And they run out the side.
How many of them do we need?
We managed to catch 3 of them. We do, for about 6 more rounds, have the potential of speed boost. So we should be able to catch them, realistically speaking.
Might be able to chase them down to wherever they're going hiding.
But
Some
considering they
spectators.
were, actually, talking and speaking English, I don't think they're the demon possessed people.
That
The
doesn't
uh,
necessarily.
Leona, the insane guy you were talking to previously, Max, he was speaking English, so.
Oh, okay. Maybe they are. Never mind then.
Pippin, you're the stealthy kind. You think you can keep up with them? Maybe track them down to their hiding spot.
I think I can do that. Sinbad smiles.
As you, uh, the the rest of the rest of the individuals scatter, and moments later you hear the crunching of armor and the blowing of whistles as the police and Saint Aracel paladins begin to show up in droves.
Also, I
We
got a
might need
bird
to.
that can follow him, actually.
Yeah, send the bird after them. We'll need to stay and explain ourselves.
Bird has 80 fly, so it can easily catch up with them. Especially if it has an extra 30 feet for a couple of turns.
The bird. The bird can absolutely follow one of them and go squawk, squawk, squawk.
Sinbad is very conflicted right now.
You want to go after them?
I would much prefer to.
Hinoko, do you think you can handle explaining what happened here to the police?
Sure.
All right. Let's go then.
Intention is
And
to.
Leona,
I hope you guys are just going to track them to their hole and stuff, and
Sinbad is, yes.
not actually get start fucking things up.
Leona is going to follow Sinbad's lead in this. She's mostly here for his backup in case everything goes wrong.
I mean, there is a bird.
This is taking a high the high ground? Question mark.
It is the high ground.
Oh, yeah.
There's no ground though. He's flying.
Shush.
High in the sky.
Flying high in the sky.
Shut up.
No.
Don't get me copy
You
strike.
can fly twice as high.
Anyhow,
I showed you the spoof of that one song. Uh,
so now there's just the fox having to explain things. She will drag the three unconscious dudes together and bind them with whatever she has on available.
and then I'll need to think about what happens with this chase slow slash track slash whatever else scene.
Yep.
All
Should
right.
we
You
save
want
it?
to end it?
Should we? Yeah, I was about to say, should we save it for next time?
It'll give you time to think. Yes.
All right.
All righty.
And I guess this is a good point of saying that next session I wouldn't be available due to family parties and stuff. I'm fine with you guys having a session if it can be recorded. I believe
Record it.
Flinger's recording, right?
Yeah.
So, and Hinako's not with the rest of the party, so right now, so
Hinako caught the coof.
The uncommon cold.
I was going to say she's, I don't know, busy.
And joining Gossamer in that thing in the infirmary.
Eh. Yeah.
Hinako is otherwise preoccupied. As for Norvin, well, no clue.
Norvin is Norvin is keeping an eye on Eddie with one of the DuPont guys, and the other one ran off to get you those reinforcements.
Yep.
Right. Seems reasonable.
Fair enough. So we're ending it here then?
That's what we'll be doing.
All right. Stopping recording.